Um, what I would like to do now is do a quick catch up on where we're at and what I've been doing. So basically, last video was the big long one. I didn't realise it was so long. It was like 40 minutes or whatever it was. I think it was. I'm just looking at the laptop that I'm rendering it as we speak. And It doesn't even tell me. In fact, can I find out? No, I can't. It's about 40 minutes long, I think. Yeah. So what I've done since then is basically I've built some roads up, planned out some more buildings, and I've also looked at how high I want to do buildings. This is just a guesstimate, maybe. As you know, on the last video, we had this road done, and I was building the other road over here, over this way. The reason why I'm running around on the ground rather than flying is because when you're actually up in the air, it doesn't actually look like a massive area. But when you're obviously running around in Minecraft, it's actually quite big. So the idea was I was building out some more areas. So I finished pushing this road out to the side here. I don't know how. Again, I don't know how far I'm going to push that out. I don't know how far I'm going to push these sides out. As the city grows, I'll probably keep pushing the road out and road out and road out and road out. Yeah, so I've planned out a few more buildings. What I've tried to do is I don't want them to be too generic in size. I don't want them to be too generic in how you get into them, and you get the idea anyway. So as we covered in the last video, you can run down the street, and obviously these will be built up again. I don't know what materials I'm going to use yet. They all won't be in stone, trust me. There might be iron blocks and stuff. I might have white buildings, and I'll throw in the mix a few different things to make sure that the city doesn't look too shit, basically. Yeah. So we added these little things as well that we could hide in. So I'm just recapping here, and these little alleyways that we can run through. I've tried to incorporate the alleyways a little bit better into how the buildings are built and the way I want it to look. And I've given some little entrances off to these alleyways so that you can actually get into certain buildings only by running into these alleyways. Well, obviously you're going to have to because you're not on the main road anymore. But I wanted to space them out so that it's not just a case of, oh, I know where that alleyway is. It's like, where the fuck is that entrance to that place? But yeah, but you get the idea. I've also started incorporating some hedges into certain buildings. This will be built up, so in fact I'll just do that. You won't be able to get into there through there, but you'll know where the building is because this building here will stretch quite high, and you can come out into the main road. I mean, the idea I did them as one at first like that, but then I thought, well, no, that's silly because as you're running along. So if I move all these, as you're running along, obviously that building will be sky high, but as you came around the corner there, you'd be able to see all the way down the road. So I thought, well, no, that's not fair, really, is it? So what I did, I did them all too high. So I'm just put them all back, so that you really have to just come out and peek. You have to do like your shift to hide yourself, and then is anybody there? Is anybody there? No, 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 no. That idea. So I made a big deal out of what it actually was. Yeah, so also, sorry, I beg your pardon for coughing. I've tried to change the shape of some buildings because I don't want them all to be like rectangles and squares. And like I said, this I've just tried to get an idea of the height. I don't want to go too high. The thing is, if you go too high, then it just becomes massive amounts of work for no real benefit. So I'd rather sprawl it, make it huge. I mean, we're talking from there, we're going all the way out there, all the way back to there. It's going to be huge. In fact, it'll be more square, obviously. In fact, it'll be like that. This is going to be a place. Well, I want this to be a place that you can get lost in, if that makes sense. I really want you to get lost. I really want you to run around thinking, where the hell am I? When you call your mate on Skype whilst you're playing this, I want you to say, I'm near that thing, and like, I have no idea where you go. And what I also want to be able to do is make it so that it's like, well, turn left at the main street, and then run down there, turn right, take your second right. You know, I'll make it that complex. But it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work, this. But it's going to be fun to do. I may have to end up drafting some people in to do it, because I really honestly think this is going to be too much for me on my own to do. I'm going to plan out the whole space for myself. I'm going to plan out the building structure that I want. And then what I probably will do is I'll probably ask kindly to a few of my friends, anybody else. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's got really good building skills, because what I'll be doing is I'll be adding this onto my server. And my server is only run on my computer, so basically when I turn my computer off, the server's off. It's literally just so people can join a map to do whatever they need to do, and then I can turn the map off. Basically, well, I can turn the server off because it's just a laptop. Yeah, so I think the guy that I want to really help me knows who he is. BC. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with just laying some other buildings out, and then I'll jump cut to different stages of how I'm doing, and we'll discuss where I'm at, and I'll probably have new ideas by then. Okay, so jump cut. Okay, I had to take a minute to have a bit of time to myself. Chickens! 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 Sorry, that was quite immature. But I didn't need a break. That was kind of like, oh, buildings, chickens, chickens. These are all going to need to be killed, I think. If they come over to the city, I'm going to have to kill them all. But chickens! 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 Oop. Oh, I saved a screenshot apparently. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, there it is. Chickens! What the hell am I dressed as? Rambo? I'm Rambo. Chickens! Actually, why am I Rambo? Anyway, just to catch up. I did need a break. I've built some more buildings. Let me just get back into first person mode. Hello, Rambo. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I've tried to flesh out a little bit more of the buildings on this side. That needs blocking off, I think. No, it doesn't actually. I planned that. Did I plan it? Yes, I did. Am I sure? No, I'm not. I'm sure I planned that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you can come down this alleyway here and go, because there will be a building here at some point, I'm sure, or at least a wall, so I'll wall it off. You go, run around, and you can come up onto this main bit. Yeah, so I'll leave that the way it is. It will just look like this, in some way, kinda. So you could just nip into this alleyway. Let's just build it up a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. So you can come down there, you can either miss it, or you could just go whoo, ding, and lose your enemy, and run down this alleyway and find an entrance to another building. It's getting quite complex in the sense of, not complex in the sense of how to do it, it's just, but the easiest way to put it is I want to make it as fluid as possible. When I say fluid, I mean everything's reachable, so you can run around in different areas, and you will, if you just follow a set, well, if you memorize the way, you'll probably be able to find your way back to where you needed to go. But I also want to make it confusing, because if you're getting chased by an enemy, I want to give you the option to just run in a random direction, and the enemy's going to have to be in line of sight, or he might miss you. Yeah, so I'm trying to cater to all kind of aspects of it. Like I said, I mean, this is the hardest bit in my book anyway, because it's the business district, so it's very tightly packed. Everything's really tightly packed together. So that's the kind of thing. Why'd you have to get dark? Oh, quarter moon tonight. Just let me change the. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that anyway. Yeah, sorry, it's hard to concentrate and type at the same time. Yeah, so so this part I want to make really confusing, so you can run around and get lost in it. Like I say before, I've said this before, but I kind of the reason why I keep making these short videos is because I need to reiterate in my own mind what I'm trying to achieve. Um, so I've got a couple more buildings that I'm going to add, one there and one at the end there, and I think I'm done with that area there. And then I'm going to add something a little bit different here that doesn't tie in with how convoluted that area is. So, I'm just thinking, yeah. So this area is going to be really tightly packed. I'm going to put a park in there. Um, this bit here is going to be industrial, so it's going to be factories and things like that. So it's going to be large, one-story buildings, if that makes sense. I think I'm not sure yet. Like I say, I've kind of guessed on the height of how high I want buildings to be, and this part actually is going to be. Well, I don't know actually. I mean, this is going to be. In fact, fuck that as being the hardest part. This is going to be the hardest part. This is going to be houses, suburbia area sort of things, cul-de-sacs. God, the amount of work involved is going to be intense, and I've not filled that building in. So yeah, I mean, I would have really appreciate. I mean, I'm doing this now on Wednesday evening, so both videos should be up on Thursday afternoon at some point as soon as my broadband's back on. I've been assured by the company that will not be named that I will actually get my broadband back tomorrow. But he said it could take after. Basically, there's a problem with. I'm not even going to bore you with it, but there's a problem with the the connection. But they said, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, sorry. But they said it could take 24 hours after they can. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with it again. So we've nearly done the business district. We've nearly done it. Just got to do the factories down the back end here. I mean, what we could do as well is if I take this and I'll take the whole chunk and well, it's gonna be more than a chunk, but I'll take the whole map, sorry, the whole build, and then I'll move it to a world. Then what I'll do is I'll find a way to get it near water. I'm gonna use water related stuff like I don't know, like an oil platform and a few ships maybe, and we'll do it that way. But I just wanted to do this one on a flat world because it's such a pain in the ass to try and flatten out a large area. But yeah, I think it's coming along. Yeah, so hopefully I won't be making too many more videos from this. I'm going to say this at the end of each little bit I do now. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Give me some ideas of what you think should be added. What kind of buildings. I'm going to do a bank, I'm going to do a church. I might throw in my cathedral. What else could I do? I could add in any kind of thing. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I'm quite good at building intricate kind of things. I'm not amazing, but I'm good. I won't say I'm good actually. I'm okay. But yeah, I'll definitely try and incorporate some of the stuff that you guys might give me ideas for. Howdy ho. Yeah, and I think that's it for this jump cut. There'll probably be a few more added as I finish off the this area, and then I'll try and go onto the factory area over here. Yeah, so I'll stop this one now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, so what I've done up to now is I've kind of finished this business district bit that I wanted to do. I've made it as convoluted as I wanted it to be, with some little sneaky inways and stuff. I've tried to make it so the entrances aren't too obvious. There is a path on the outside, which, trust me, there's going to be, in fact, Just thought of something. We could do that. Would that work? Let's just look at it from the air. Because there's going to be factories behind here. Behind there, that is. Sorry, it's raining. Hope you brought your umbrellas. See, this is the entire way I didn't want the video to go. Just me waffling whilst building generic things, as it were. But I did start recording just to say I've done something, and I feel that whilst I'm here, I might as well just do it. Yeah. Sorry, I burped them. Yeah, so the point is, I kind of finished the convoluted business area that I wanted to do. I think what it needs now is the factory area, which is cool. Well, what I'm going to do... God, I can't aim straight. I'm going to have to extend this road out a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do actually. But I think as it goes, it does actually look quite well. I'm still going to have to do all this. Just let me do a quick run. Yeah, so the next idea now is to maybe flesh out the buildings a little bit. Shall I do that? Shall I put it into there? Yeah, let's do that. Sorry. We'll do that. Yep. Basically we can make a hole within the hedge to get into the factory district with big, long, low buildings. God, this is going to take a while. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'll kind of flesh it out. Oh, by the way, the red thing there is just... It was an idea that was going to add the subway system, but it's not going to work. As most of you will probably know, when you play on a flat world, so you give yourself a flat world to work on, you don't have any underground, so you're screwed, but you can't build anything underground, which is a pain. But you've asked for a flat world, you've asked for nothing underneath, nothing above, so I'll have to work on that. Just to show you, to prove the point. In fact, I would. So you break this apart, and you see that stuff there. That's actually death. That's basically you fall through the world. If you go down there, you'll fall through the world. Trust me, I tried it. I'm going to cover this in leaves. Yeah, so I was going to build a subway system. What I'll have to do is I'll have to move this world over into a survival world, I suppose, or something. I don't know. The only reason why I chose a flat world is because obviously I needed to build a large area. I couldn't be arsed taking the time. So what I can always do is I can just do a schematic of the whole build and then transfer it over. But you're getting the idea now of how the business district bit is going to look. So this is going to be toast, like skyscrapers, it's going to be business buildings, it's going to have lots and lots of floors, which I can't wait to do. Oh god. This bit's still going to be the park, I think. This bit now, I'm going to do this bit now. This is going to be the factory area, the industrial area, and as we said before, that bit, yeah, that's going to be the big bit. But it's all going to be fun. It's all good fun to make, I suppose, in a weird way. I also want to point out the reason why I've got these little glitches is because my Minecraft is not updated. But because I don't get internet until hopefully tonight. What time is it now? It's 6:40 on Wednesday, 22nd of August. Um, hopefully, well, I'll phone them at like 12:30, and just find out if it's going to be put back on. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. But the reason why is because basically Minecraft is not updated, but the texture pack has, so it's all a bit shit. No, in fact, that doesn't even make any sense. Well, just say I don't know. Let's just say I don't know. I'm gonna go fly high. So if you can imagine now, we've built this city sort of thing, and there's gonna be stuff on top of here. And look down. Oh no, you don't want to do that. If you fall off, obviously you'll die immediately in the game. But you can look down, sort of see the area. You can see all the buildings and stuff. Anyway, I don't want to bore you too much. So that's it for this little piece. Next thing I want to do, I don't know. I'll try in the factories. I'll start the factory area off. That should work. I've spent quite a lot of time trying to make the roads meet up properly so that they actually make sense. If that probably doesn't make sense, but I added some traffic lights to here, as you do. I got bored at that point, so I was like, oh, I want to make something, so I built traffic lights. Obviously from the top here as well, you can. Do you not think it looks like a Sim City sort of thing? Anyway, but you can see sort of the entrances to all the buildings. This is the way I kind of maintain the fact that I know where all the entrances are. So I fly up high and look for the dark spots on each of the buildings to make sure that they're all there. This one here, I was quite kind of funny about this one. I think this one's pretty funny. If you're coming from this end, you'll be running around and you can't see the thing, and you might run around this corner and go da 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 and carry on running. But if you're coming from this end, there'd be an entrance to that building. So you go hello, and you're in this building. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting carried away. Still stupid amounts of stuff to do. Again, gotta wait till tomorrow. I can't believe I've got no internet until tomorrow. I can't believe how much I need the internet. It's just weird. It's really fucking weird. It's like, you think, well, I'll just read a book. I read books all the time, by the way. But it's like, I still need the internet. I still need to speak to my friends online. I've got friends in Canada, America, all over the UK. Oh God, I just miss it. I really do miss it. I miss it, but can't shit. And obviously I want some of my friends to actually help me with this. And if you're a really good builder, maybe leave a comment, and maybe if you show me some of your stuff, maybe you could come and help me do this. And if we build a big city together, everybody will get the credit. But your standards will need to be really high, and I mean really high. I'm just gonna drop these off. I don't want people who can just like build a house. I want people who can build really impressive structures. I can do that. So I don't want to be turning around to somebody and saying, yeah, I like the idea, but yeah, stuff is shit. Oh, I would never say that to somebody, but you know what I mean. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill the last bit of the area in here, because I'm gonna get rid of this subway station. Thinking actually, whilst I was actually making this, while I'm talking to you now, I was thinking what I should do instead of the subway thing. I like the idea of the subway, but what I might do is just build underground sewers. Might be easier. But I'll have to wait until I transfer the map to something that's got an underground. Okay, gonna leave you there because I'm just completely waffling like a bastard at the minute. Yeah, so I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.